Hi everybody, it's Amazing Zane here, and today we are going to be doing another Bricklink haul video on the channel. I think this is the largest Bricklink haul I've ever done on Amazing Zane, and I did 3 separate stores and ordered a lot of different stuff. But we're going to be starting with this one, which I believe is the most expensive of the orders I made. Here we go. And, oh yeah, this was the biggest one. This was, I ended up ordering a lot of stuff from this. So a lot of it actually was for figures from the Endgame Final Battle set, which a lot of people have been bashing on for its lackluster figures. Rightfully so, but I'll get into that more at the end of the video. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, so in the listing, this one was supposed to be the one from the Ninjago movie, the one from the live action. This was supposed to be the design from the Lego Ninjago movie, but it wasn't for some reason. I don't know why. But I ended up ordering some pieces also for the... Oh, those legs are super loose. For the Lego Mark 17 set. And I got a few Iron Man helmets here. This one... Oh, no, it's another weak connection. Oh, man. These are... They said these were the... I thought these were the 2012 helmets, but they're not. They're based on the Mark III, and, oh, here's the Mark 17 one. They said... Okay, get in there. They said there was some wear on the silver color, but it doesn't look too bad. And, the last helmet here, just because I like the old ones better. And, also ordered these, this dinosaur head. Get in there. Yeah, for a custom lizard mock. And in here are some other figures from... Oh, yep. No, bring them out there. Yeah, sure. From Endgame, I got the Captain America from Age of Ultron. I know it's technically the wrong suit, but the other one, I think it's stupid to order the entire figure because the torso is the only exclusive thing, and I really like this Captain America suit, so that's that. And this one actually was a pretty expensive piece as well. I ordered a lot of stuff from here. This was the Mask of Deception from Ninjago. This was the only Oni mask I did not get back in the day, and I'm pretty happy to have it with me. Also got this Falcon. This store, I think it did have the most recent version of Falcon, but it was pretty expensive, and I didn't want to pay for it, so I just got this one instead. Then I got the Skull Sorcerer, just for the heck of it. Black Panther, and it's kind of a shame that we've never really gotten a Black Panther with leg printing, but this is the one that came in the early Infinity Saga sets. And I also got a little, got the head and hair combination for when he's unmasked, so that's pretty good. Oh, hey. Also this Aaron figure, because I like the mask on this one. And some micro figures of Ant-Man on the left and the Wasp on the right, which are pretty cool. I got a lot of Marvel characters from the actual set. Oh, and I also got Ant-Man's helmet. A lot of these orders kind of went hand in hand with each other. So, yeah. Also some more Iron Man legs, the Raptor head. Oh, no. Ah, drat. I'll get that later. And I also got this Outrider, and I just was going to put the back print on later. I already got pieces for the other stuff, and this compound bow for one of the Hawkeye, this Hawkeye fig, which I'll show later, and some other pieces like the Lego Movie hood and this cap. Basically a lot of stuff for rebuilding my older Lego sets. Here's the rest of the stuff from this order, and for this one, I decided to get this Thanos figure just because the only other version I had before was the minifigure Thanos, and this one's just way better. You got the new body, and it's a movable head as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, just Thanos figure to go with the other figures from the Endgame set, which I got. And here's the last little bit with the sticker for the Iron Man Armory set there. Some more stickers for rebuilding my old sets. This is actually a funny story with this one, because I got this as a replacement for this thing from the demo I got from another set, which I kind of broke the string when taking the tape off of it, and we had to. It's like a stud shorter now, so I'm kind of glad to have a replacement of this, but it was kind of expensive. But that's what you get. And then the other pieces, and the last thing from that order was the CMF, the CMF version of Hawkeye. And I think just because I don't have any, this is only my second Hawkeye, and I think it's pretty good. I like the hairpiece, and the design on the arms, but the lack of leg printing is a little bit disappointing. And I also ordered the bow accessory he comes with. I know he has an owl as well, but I didn't really care about that too much. So yeah, here's everything from this store. Yeah, pretty good haul, I'd say. And I am a little, bothers me a bit that some of the connections here are weak. Like these two visors are wrong, and same with this, but it's okay. I can give it a pass. And I think this one here was the second most expensive order I made, with some other pieces. Oh, this is a lot of, oh my god, that's a lot of, why is it so much packaging? What the? Yeah, so mostly minifigures from here. And yeah, so the first one I ordered was Empress Beatrix from Dragon's Rising Season 1, because it was the last of the villains from that era that I didn't have. Another figure was this Pilot Luke, which I mostly got so I could do this trick that some break. I think it was something I saw where you swap out the arms of this keychain and you can technically get the Luke, because it's the only difference are the arms and legs, and he's also got his little lightsaber, which is nice. And before we move on to the last figure, just some other pieces. I got a lot of hair parts, just because I like this hair mold and I don't have a lot of it. And also got oh wow, they were not kidding when they said that this barely had any blue in it. That is wow. Yeah, but also got the torso and legs from the 2015 Ant-Man, and got the helmet here. I know that this one's based off the first movie, and that this mini version is based off the later suit, but I don't really care. And also Nia headband, and these two pieces were surprisingly expensive. This I can kind of understand, the Spider-Man mask, because it only appeared in like 2 sets, but this hair in black, I really thought it was kind of common. And then there's another hat, and okay, I don't know why they felt the need to include Haribo. I don't even like Haribo. But the last figure, again, for the sake of the Endgame figures, is the Scarlet Witch design from 2023. All right, it took a little bit to get the skirt piece on, but I think the minifigure is actually pretty good. And I don't understand, as I was saying earlier, why the newer versions of Wanda don't have this, because there's literally no difference other than that. All right, now is the time for the last order, which is the smallest one I made and kind of done at the last minute. Okay, finally I managed to get this out. They packed this in a ridiculous amount of tape, and that took several minutes off screen, but here is everything. So as I was saying earlier, as I was trying to say, I'm really happy that I found this guy, because they specialize a lot in stickered parts, and there's some old sticker pieces I need for rebuilding my old sets, such as these ones in particular, which I know I had, but I lost a while ago. And so these I'm pretty glad to have these, and these are just some other, mostly sticker pieces. I got these for that Falcon minifigure I showed off earlier. and the torso for the Heartbreaker armor, and just some other pieces as well, another sticker. But yeah, I'm glad that I found that guy, and I'm really glad that they specialize a lot in sticker pieces, because that's something I'm pretty low on. Now, before I do the usual showcasing of everything in the haul, I gotta talk about the figures that I ordered that were from the Endgame set. I know a lot of these designs, particularly these two, are not exactly screen accurate, but that doesn't really matter to me, and I never got the Endgame set, which these figures are from, but I had planned to say this in my review, and I usually do not script my reviews, but I do come up with things I'll plan to say. I am going to swear when I say this, though you have been warned. I do not care about the screen accuracy of these figures as much as I care about the detail on all of them. And for a company whose motto is only the best is good enough, they really half-assed a lot of these. The Black Panther in this set comes from the comics, and again, doesn't have leg printing. Captain America, no leg printing and the wrong suit, but that doesn't really matter to me as much. Falcon was actually okay. He was fine. Scarlet Witch, like I said earlier, same as before. The only difference is that there's no skirt piece. Ant-Man, no leg printing, and the Mark 85, which wasn't in the order, but I decided to bring it out anyway. They updated the print, even though it barely makes a difference. And the Doctor Strange is just a reused figure. Chitauri are fine for having lack of detail because they're foot soldiers. But the only one I don't have of the characters that appeared in that set is the Iron Spider, because I'm planning on getting that later when the Iron Spider bust comes out. But that was pretty mid as well. No arm printing, even though we're getting it in that bust for some reason. So yeah, I just thought that instead of spending $100 on a bunch of characters, I just thought I'd part them out individually or buy them separately and just get better versions of them. And I'm really happy that I did that. So here is everything that came from this Bricklink haul, with the figures completed from both parts from this haul and my own collection. And I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with a lot of the stuff here. This was mainly, the main objective of this was, again, to buy the figures from that Endgame set, and to also complete this wish list I had with a lot of the pieces here, especially, as well as getting a lot of pieces for rebuilding my old sets, particularly the axes, because somehow I would keep losing these as a kid. But anyways, as always, from now on, the stores will be linked in the description and pinned comment. And thank you very much for watching. I know this video was really long, longer than my usual ones, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace!